Paul, 1-1 draw with Plymouth to sign off before the international break. What's the overriding emotion after that?
Like pride and disappointment. I thought we were really good. I thought we needed that second goal in the first half. We didn't get it, and then the longer the game goes on, like they had a couple of goal mouth sort of from our set piece clearance, a couple of into the keeper's hands, either side it's a goal. And I don't care how biased you are, no one could leave the ground and not think we were the better team and the team in the ascendancy for most of the game. So I'm really proud of the performance, and I think, you know, the dressing room, not that they need to be told again, but they're excellent. Great team, full of kahunas, want to attack teams, you know, want to play with a bit of pace. You know, there's always things you want to improve in your team, but as a group of men trying to win games for this great football club, really proud of them. Disappointed that, the free kick looks so soft, it's beyond, and then deflected in. I mean, if ever there's a game where I was sitting there thinking, is it, you know, like it's in the gods or in the stars that, you know, ex-manager comes back and somehow nicks one. It's sort of, I had this awful feeling it was meant to be that we weren't going to win, but we didn't win. But we picked up a point, and you know, on games where you just can't get the next goal, you just don't lose it. So there were some amazing performances throughout the team. We obviously changed the shape as well to try and go for it as much as we could. And yeah, I leave here really proud of the lads. Two games, every game's tough in the champ, but back-to-back games. And look, I said to the lads beforehand, and I'm saying a lot, sorry, but like we played Plymouth at home. They hadn't registered an away win yet, nor had we. It didn't mean that we were bad away from home, and they had the same amount of points as Hull. And you know, we had a massive respect for Hull, so you have to respect that team. That's a championship team, and I thought we outperformed them in large parts of the game. So in all of that, I'm really pleased.
I know it's been a busy week. Did you find time to practice overhead kicks? Where did that come from Jerry Yates?
I know. Well, as soon as that went in, I said to Hammy, being a selfish centre forward as I was, I would like the score to stay 1-0. Because if it's 1-0 and you've scored an overhead kick, happy days. I think Nels tried one second half, which didn't look as classy, to be fair. But really pleased for Jez to get another goal, and I think the fans, well, I know the fans can appreciate how hard he works, and you know, that shot from distance would have been some way befitting to, you know, win the game. And yeah, so there was some really, I thought Tomo again was very good, and there were some really good performances throughout the team. And you know, the game changers came on, and we just didn't have enough to get that goal. But you know, when I watch the game back, I'll be really pleased of how, for large parts of it, we sort of really controlled it.
Do you put it in context of the fact you played Wednesday, 24 hours less rest than Plymouth had, and from 2 games you would take 4 points?
Yeah, I would. I mean, it's hard though, isn't it? You know, when you take 3 in the first, we're just greedy, aren't we? We're just absolute like little Pac-Man, just gobbling up points where you can. And when you're on top, I said to the goalie coach after 20 minutes, you have to make hay while the sun shines, that old classic. But we needed that second goal, but I did like the way we played. I did, you know, in both shapes. I did like it. And I thought, like I said, I thought we created enough attempts. I mean, you can tell. I mean, you'll, with your professional voice, will say this after the interview. Oh, ball was said, and it will come up, shots and things like that. But I did think that we were on top of most of the stats, and it did feel like that. And it's disappointing to drop points at home, but you know, don't get carried away with ourselves. We're not Barcelona. We're trying to compete in this league week in, week out, and the lads gassed out, give everything they could, and I think. I like to think that everyone leaves here thinking that the lads, you know, gave everything, and so they should.
International break is sort of time to take stock. Are you satisfied with where you are at this stage of the season?
Yeah, satisfied with the performance level. I think we've got some couple of tough months coming up. So, but I am pleased with the level where we're at. I think I don't, you know, apart from actually going on and scoring today, I don't think we could have set the lads up any better. They've all took the information on really well. The subs, everyone's pushing for a place, and we've collected. You know, I just thought if we'd have won today, that took us to 21 points. Is that right? Just short a third of the season. So if you're really good at maths, that's 63 plus another little boosty bonus. So if you ended up with like a 66. Season, you might be in and around it with a few games left. So I'm pleased with the points accumulation, although, as always, I think we could have had more. We've been, you know, a little bit unfortunate in a few games for a few different reasons. But on the whole, I think the lads have adjusted to the league really well, and the new lads have come in and played a part. So I do leave the ground really proud, but I do understand that people turn up and think, oh, this is another one of them, not guaranteed wins, but one that we should win. And in fairness, on the, cause of play today, we should have won, but unfortunately it wasn't to be.